We're going to start by making an orange pound cake. The ingredients we're going to need are 1 3/4 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, the zest and juice of 1 large orange, 2 eggs, a half a cup of milk, and 1 stick and 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature. In a medium bowl, stir together flour, salt, and baking powder and set aside. In a different bowl, cream the butter for 2 minutes. It is very important that the butter is at room temperature so it can cream smoothly. Now add the sugar and mix until everything is well incorporated. Add the eggs one at a time. Make sure to always scrape the sides of your bowl so everything is mixed well. We're going to alternate mixing the flour and the milk, starting with the flour and ending with the flour. Add the orange zest and juice and mix one more time. This step is optional, but since it is orange pound cake, I wanted it to have a little color, so I added a few drops of orange gel food coloring. Line a pan with parchment paper. I am using a 9-inch round pan, but you can use whichever pan you have on hand. Pour the batter and bake at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. When your cake is cooled down, remove it from the pan and crumble it in a large bowl. Here I have 2 cups of cream cheese frosting. The recipe for this frosting is in my carrot cake video, so I'm going to link that on the description box below. What I'm doing now is mixing the frosting with the cake crumbs. Here I have 1 tablespoon and 1 teaspoon. I will be using 2 tablespoons of cake to make BB-8's body and 1 teaspoon for his head. Using your hands, shape them into cake balls and place them on parchment paper. This amount of cake will make about 12 to 14 BB-8 cake pops. When you're done shaping the cake balls, freeze them for 10 minutes. A few extra things we're gonna need are white candy melts, royal icing that I colored black, orange, and gray. I have a recipe for royal icing in my Christmas cookie video, so I will also link that below. I am using the orange icing on a piping bag with Wilton's decorating tip number 3. And the gray icing with Wilton's decorating tip number 1. This gray actually came out darker, so later I had to redo it to make it lighter. We're also gonna need some lollipop sticks. When the 10 minutes have passed, take the cake balls out of the freezer and melt your candy melts. place the lollipop sticks, first make an indent with the stick, then dip it in the candy melts and place it back on the cake ball. This is gonna help it stay in place. Then refrigerate them for 10 more minutes. Dip the cake pops in the candy melts to cover it completely, then let it set. Repeat this step with the rest of the cake pops. Now what I'm gonna do is cut a little bit off the bottom of the small cake ball and add a little bit of candy melt. Place this piece on top of the larger cake ball. Use the royal icing to decorate BB-8. Put as many details as you want. I'm just gonna go for the basic details. And here you have it, BB-8 cake pops. The list of ingredients and instructions will be written down on the description box below. Thank you for watching.